Sometimes the biggest ideas aren't found in some complex, heavy textbook. Nope, sometimes they're hiding in plain sight, in something as simple as a single word. Today, we're going to uncover a secret story that's been right under our noses. Let's dive in.
All right, let's start with something we all get. A garden. Pretty straightforward definition, right? It's a place, it has plants, and people are involved. Simple, clear, totally familiar. This is going to be our ground zero.
So we're going to take this one very ordinary word, garden, and really pull it apart. We're going to see what it can teach us. And trust me, you might be surprised by what we find tucked away inside.
And here's the thing. For this entire explainer, we're only using one source. That's it. This page right here, the Simple English Wiktionary entry for the word garden. Everything we're about to unpack comes from just this one single page.
Now, as you scan this page, most of it is what you'd expect. Pronunciation guides, a few definitions. But hold on. There's one little line here that, well, it just doesn't seem to fit. It's a bit of jargon that kind of makes you stop and go, huh?
And there it is, right there at the top. Garden is on the Basic English 850 list. What in the world does that mean? It sounds so specific, so official. It feels like a clue, doesn't it? So we're going to follow it. And that right there, that's the central mystery we're unraveling today. What is the Basic English 850 list, and why is a simple word like garden on it?
Okay, so here's the first big reveal. This isn't just some random list of words someone cooked up. No way. It's actually the foundation of an entire system, a whole language, specially designed from the ground up.
It's called Basic English, and it's exactly what it sounds like, a super pared-down version of English. It was created with one massive goal in mind, to be a really simple, easy-to-learn tool so that people from anywhere in the world could communicate with each other. And here's the part that'll blow your mind. The entire vocabulary of Basic English is just 850 words. That's it. I mean, think about that. You could probably fit its entire dictionary on just a couple of sheets of paper. And you can see the logic right here. It's actually brilliant. Step 1, create a tiny core set of essential words. The whole point? To make it possible for people to talk to each other across borders and to make learning English way, way less intimidating. It's a system built for pure function. Okay, so let's bring this all the way back to our word of the day. Now that we know what Basic English is all about, it becomes crystal clear why garden made the list. It's actually the perfect poster child for how this whole system works. Just look at how efficient this word is. It's a double whammy. It works as a noun, a place, and it also works as a verb, an action. So with just one word, you're getting two fundamental concepts. That's maximum impact for minimum vocabulary, which is the name of the game. As a noun, it's just perfect for this system. The source calls it countable, which really just means you can have one garden or lots of gardens. It's a real physical thing, not some floaty, abstract idea. That makes it super easy for anyone, anywhere on the planet, to get it. And what about as a verb? Just as simple. The source uses some fancy grammar talk like regular and intransitive, but what that really boils down to is that the grammar is easy. There aren't a bunch of complicated rules you have to memorize to use it correctly. You just garden. It feels natural. So, let's zoom out. What does all of this one word, this one list, really tell us? Well, it points to a much bigger, much more powerful idea about how we all connect with each other. And check this out. Here's another amazing little detail from our source page that really drives the point home. The entry for our simple word garden exists in 77 different languages on Wiktionary. 77. That's a huge reminder that the need to share ideas and understand each other is completely universal. I mean, seeing the word in all these different scripts, from Arabic to Japanese, Russian to Spanish, it really hits you. Every single one of these cultures has a concept for garden, and systems like Basic English are really just an attempt to build a bridge between all of them. And this brings us right back to where we started. That spirit behind Basic English, that drive for clarity, for making knowledge accessible to everyone, is the exact same spirit that fuels modern projects like the Simple English Wikipedia. The source we've been using this whole time is the living, breathing legacy of the very idea we found hidden inside it. So cool. So, we'll leave you with a final thought to chew on. Imagine you had to communicate with only a tiny, core vocabulary. If you were limited to just 850 words, what ideas would be the most important for you to share? What could you explain?